next speaker will be Abiola Joseph from Nigeria. Participants, we have Abiola Joseph, efficacy, an open-minded, friendly and resourceful web designer, speaker and project manager with a sound and optimistic outlook on all things in life. He possesses an excellent ability to motivate and train others, coupled with the ability to communicate comfortably at all levels, therefore ensuring an excellent coaching platform for everyone to be the best they can ever be. A content manager certified Google Digital Marketing Manager and a diploma certificate in computer science with 7 years of work experience as web designer developer with a proven track record in designing websites. An entrepreneur that presently works as an IT and social media consultant project manager with one of the best agricultural consultant and equipment supplier in Nigeria, helping them increase
Thank you very much.
conversion and improve the UX of the company. So we have Abiola Joseph, who's going to take over the next session.
Okay.
So over to you, Abiola.
All right. To talk about driving web traffic, which is definitely it's a priority to everybody that is into online business. So, like I said, you're all welcome to Global Digital Summit 2017, and I'm here, Abiola Joseph, to talk about driving web traffic. So quickly, let me go into the introduction. Every good business website is like having a virtual office that is supposed to run every time 24/7, or having an extra employee, one who works 24/7 that represent the image of your company, that represent the image of your business, that give information, answer queries, and even make sales, which is the goal of every business. You agree with me that it's definitely of no use if you're not getting visitors to your site, if you're not getting leads down to your site. That simply means targeted traffic is the lifeline of every business. Every business wants to make sales, and if you need to make sales, you need to be known, you need to get traffic. So traffic is the lifeline every business. In other words, meaning that if there's no traffic, there's no leads. If there's no leads, no sales. If there's no sales, there's no business. In this presentation, we'll look at how you can drive traffic easily to your website and the best approach to achieve great traffic to your website. So quickly, let me talk about 5 basic best approach. Now I call this 5 basic best approach because over the years, so many people have tried it and it's worked awesomely well for them. So many people have engaged in this practice, in this approach, and it is working for them. So many CEOs, so many bloggers, so many guys, these are the steps they engage themselves in, and it has been working wonders for them. So from all my researches gathered from clients, I've been able to come up with this best attitude towards driving web traffic, high web traffic to our website. This 5 approach you need to have before you begin to do every other thing. And I'll start with number 1. Now, number 1 thing you must do is you need to find influential people in your niche. You need to find influential people in your niche. This simple need is to get your content shared easily. Now, the truth is this: every viral post, every viral content is as a result of them being shared easily. So now, if you want that, you also need to do something, and that thing you firstly must do is look for influential people, journalists, bloggers, customers in your niche, in your environment, in your location. Now, if you identify them and locate them, they need to do the next step. The next step that you must take is know what appeals your influencers. I said number 1, find influential people. Tag your customers as influential, because your customers, your journalists, your friends, they are the influential people that you need. When they are influential, they become your mouthpiece. So the next thing you need to do is to understand what appeals your influencers. It's simple. If you know what they like, what they care about, what can easily capture their attention. When you do that, easily they will become your referral. They refer you. So all you need to do, create content, understand content they like, that they care about, that can easily capture their attention. Now the third thing you must do, after understanding what they care about, create content in that area. Now I'll give you a typical example. And there was a client of mine that needed to get content share, and I explained and I put him through this 5 steps. Now what he did, he has been posting things on fashion for a while, and he has not getting expected result. I sat him down, make him find the influential people in our niche. From there, we're able to understand that everybody wants to look good. Now, tell them what they need to know about how they can look good. That was what we understand. It really appeased them. We created content around it, and from the first 2-3 posts, we were able to get 1,000 shares. And everybody kept sharing it because it was something they want to hear. So when you understand that you need to create a content around the topic they want, immediately after you do that, make them share. Now every post that goes viral always contain a share trigger. Now let me explain what I call a share trigger to you. What is a share trigger? A share trigger is that feeling that makes someone share your post. That feeling that makes someone see your content as a shareable content. After reading it, and the next thing that comes to me is, oh, I think I need to share this. That is the share trigger. Every of your posts should have that. Every of your content should have that share trigger, so that they can share, your influencers can share for you. Now the last approach that you must engage in is to remain consistent. Consistent is key. You need to keep doing what you know how to do best. Everybody, at a point in time, there's a general saying that says, little drops makes a mighty ocean. So now if the drops keep going continually every time, then it will become bigger. So if you keep doing that thing week in, week out, definitely it's one of the best approaches that will attract more and more traffic down to your website. So this is a working formula, so make sure you take it important. And there's a saying, your attitude, which is the approach I just explained, determines your altitude, your level of success. So if you want to achieve a very high web traffic, then you need to be very conscious of your attitude. So the 5 best approach that I explained earlier, please take them very important. So for you to have a high web traffic, your approach is key. Now let me quickly explain. Let me explain to you 7 key practices. 7 key practices that you should engage in regularly to have and maintain your desired traffic. After having adequate knowledge on how to approach your ultimate web traffic goal, these 7 practices will lead you safely to your point of success. Because after having a very good understanding of the approach, then you need to start doing something to help you move forward. So that is 7 key practices I want to share. Number 1. Now this is a regular, something everybody knows. And number 1 is ensure you're blogging. If you've not done that before, you need to start doing that now. You've been doing that before, you need to increase and maintain it at a very good pace. Blogging. Blogging regularly is one of the key practices that drives traffic to your website. A recent experiment where a particular client of mine increased their blogging to 3 posts per week. Their aim was to get at least 10,000 monthly organic traffic, and that was achieved in less than 6 months. And you know how? They used to do 1 post a week, and that was small. So I give them advice, a professional advice. Ensure we do 3 posts per week. And when you do 3 posts per week and the content are making sense, people will share. So when people share, it brings people down to your website. So blogging is very key. That is number 1. If you've not been doing that, please ensure it's something you do. Number 2. The number 2 practices that is very, very important is the search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. Yeah, there are so many ways to search engine optimization. It can be on-site or off-site. But basically talking about the on-site optimization, you need to ensure that you have the right keywords, you have the right alternative image text, you have the right title, you have the right content, you have the right words combined together that can make people easily locate you on a list, locate you with a search engine. What that simply means is you need to be visible online. You need to be visible to search indexes. You need to be visible to search engines. Let your content be visible. A whole lot of people will do their website and it is not optimized. It is not visible. It is not listed. These are things you need to do. You need to engage in search engine optimization. You need to have a working SEO on your platform. You need to have a working SEO, either paid one or unpaid or a normal organic. It is necessary for you to have it so that you can be known. That is it. You can be known. So number three, the third step, the third practices for you to have high web traffic. The third practices for you to have high web traffic out of the seven key practices I'm sharing. And the third one is paid advertising. Paid advertisement. Now, these practices over the years have shown great results. You can leverage on so many ad servers or any online advertisement platform to ensure great outcome. Now let me make you understand. One of the best way to be known is to do serious advert. If you are doing paid advert regularly, it shows how serious you are. And paid advert enhance your website being known, being seen easily. So you need to engage on paid adverts. There are ad servers everywhere. With little budget, it can help you out. And you can also leverage on so many social media platforms. When you get ahead, I'll explain that. There are great features that will enhance low budget, that will make you do a small budget, that will make you target a particular audience, that will make you measure your performance, and definitely there's going to be a return on investment. So paid advert is a wonderful key practices that you must engage in to drive high web traffic. Now let's go to the next one, number four. Number four key practices that you need to engage in to drive high web traffic is targeting and optimization. Targeting and optimization. I explained earlier on when I was talking about paid advert. I was talking about some features, and this is one of the features I'm talking about. Targeting and optimization. These are wonderful practices for advert. They help you direct your strength, your energy, your resources towards a particular audience, towards a particular group of people, towards a targeted traffic. Because it's of no use if you keep getting traffic and you're not making good use of them. If 10,000 people keep coming to your website on a monthly basis and you're having a very, very low conversion rate, definitely you are doing a wrong target. But with targeting and optimization, you need to target the right audience. You need to target the expected audience. You need to know those people in need of your product and services, so you target them. So with advert, targeting and optimization is a wonderful feature, a very, very wonderful feature. So when you have that, all you need to do is ensure that you're targeting the expected traffic. You're targeting that expected audience that when they come to your site, they take a particular action. So that's the essence. A very, very wonderful key practices that you must engage in. Targeting and optimization. You just don't want to throw away your strength to the wrong direction. You need to have the right direction for those people that will end up becoming a lead, and from a lead they'll become a customer. That is very, very important. So the fourth key practices is targeting and optimization. Now let's go to the next one, number five. The number five key practices. The number five key practices to drive high web traffic. Number five key practices to drive high web traffic is leveraging on social media. You need to leverage on social media. You need to leverage on social media. By now, before the end of 2017, we are going to have approximately 2 billion users out of the world population on social media. And by 2018, we are going to have more. A significant 5% increase or close to 10% increase will be there. And on a yearly basis, there's increment. So now imagine the 2 billion users on social media. Imagine your business is being known by 2 billion users all over the world. Imagine half of the 2 billion are visiting your site. That is the power of social media. So all you need to do is leverage on the power of social media. This makes social media is a very wonderful platform because of the users on it and because of the seamless and the borderless way of relationship. So now, if you leverage on that capacity of the social media, it gives you a wonderful platform to drive high web traffic, to drive in a very, very good traffic to your site. Because on social media, a whole lot of people are on it, and when they see your advert, when they see your post, when they see what you're doing, when they see your content, it's easier for them to connect with you, even without seeing you, even without knowing you. But they can easily connect with you, and from there they end up knowing a whole lot of things about you. So that's the essence. Leverage on social media. It is a very, very wonderful tool. It's a very, very key practices. The social media is something you need to make videos. You want to drive web traffic, you need to leverage on social media. Except for the fact that it has one of the greatest users, it is also affordable. With a low budget, you can run a whole lot of adverts that can go a long way. And apart from the affordability, it's also a platform that will enhance targeted audience, that will enhance you focusing on a particular set of people that need to see your product, that need your product, and you need to talk to them directly. And also, your content can be shared easily. So that's one of several wonderful features of social media that you need to leverage on to have a high web traffic. So like I said, number 5 is having high web. To have high web traffic is leveraging on social media. Leverage on social media. We have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram, we have Snapchat, a whole lot of them. A whole lot of them. Get connected on this platform. When you get connected on any of the platform, create your content, know your goal, know what you want, and you begin to push it. And social media is a wonderful platform. They enhance, they make you get to your goal easily. So number 5 is leveraging on social media. Like I said, it's 7 key practices, and I've just explained 1 to 5. Let me quickly run from 1 to 5 before I do the last 2. I said number 1 is to blog. Ensure you're blogging. That's number 1 key practices to drive high web traffic. Number 2 is search engine optimization. Number 2 is search engine optimization. For you to have a high web traffic, the second key practices is to engage in search optimization. It's very important. Number three is paid advert. It's necessary for you to do that. It's necessary for you to do that. You need to do paid advert. It's very, very important. You can engage so many ad servers online and so many online advertisements. Yeah, you can engage in any one of them. There are so many instances. Google is one, AdWords is one. There are a whole lot of them there. So you can just engage yourself in any one of them. It is very, very important, and it's going to be very instrumental. So the fourth one, like as I was saying, is targeting and optimization. Targeting and optimization is another wonderful key processes. And number 5, we are stopped, is leveraging on social media, which I said is one of the best tools. You just can't play with, you just can't joke with it. It is very, very important. That's number 5. Now let's go to number 6. Number 6 Number 6 is your CRO, conversion rate optimization. Now, if you're doing regularly 1 to 5, definitely you need number 6. If you're doing 1 to 5 regularly, then there's a need for you to convert those that come to your website to customers. When they become a lead, then you turn them to customers. That's the essence of the conversion rate optimization. Now let me make you understand this. CRO, conversion rate optimization, is the process of increasing the number of website visitors who take a desired action once they arrive on your website. They are not only visiting alone, but they take a desired action when they arrive on your website. So now, if your CRO is strong enough, for every 10 to come to your website, you're able to capture one. That is wonderful. CRO typically involves so many things. They involve so many elements, like visual design, like copywriting, user experience, psychology, like responsiveness. Now, one of those key elements of CRO is your design. How wonderful is the design? How wonderful is the user experience? How are you able to capture their attention when they arrive? Where are you dropping your call to action buttons? Are you dropping something for them to see? Are you dropping a bonus? Is your feedback form easier to reach? Is your website very responsive? Is it attractive? All those elements are key. They give your CRO a very good strength. So your conversion rate should be very, very strong. Not only for them to come to the website, it is also for them to become a lead and they end up becoming a customer. It's not about driving the traffic alone, but converting them to leads and to sales. So conversion rate optimization is another key practice you must engage in to enjoy a high web traffic. Let's go to the last one. The last one is user acquisition and customer engagement. User acquisition and customer engagement. Now, let me quickly define this so you can understand what I'm saying. User acquisition refers to gaining new users to use your product or to use your website. It's gaining new visitors to visit your website. That is user acquisition. Now, I'm trying to define it in the most simple way that you need to understand, that you will understand. User acquisition refers to gaining new visitors to your website, gaining new visitors to view your product, gaining new visitors to see your services. Why customer engagement simply means, okay, so I think I have 3 minutes to round off so that I can entertain questions for the next 10 minutes. So, as I was explaining earlier on about the last key practice to drive high web traffic to your website. He said is user acquisition and customer engagement. User acquisition and customer engagement. And I define user acquisition as gaining new users to use your website to view your product and services. While customer engagement simply means how your customer use your product, how they use your website, how they use any service you render to them. That is customer engagement. And I was talking about when you convert that lead to a customer, then there is a need for you to monitor how engaged they are with your product and services. These help you keep and also keep your customer base and increase it also. Now let me give you a typical example. A typical example in a situation whereby you're rendering a training platform for people and 10 clients came, they use your website, and 10 of them even showed interest, and eventually out of the 10 you are able to capture 5 as a customer, and when those 5 came in, they bought your product, and after that there was no follow-up. Out of the 5, only 4 could make good use of the product they bought from you. The only one that was making good use of it, you could able to reach it came back for more. But the remaining four, because they didn't understand, they were not able to enjoy the value they paid for. It is very difficult for them to come back. Even though you are offering a new product, you are offering a new services for them to enjoy, because they couldn't get the value of the first one, they will find it difficult coming back. So now your key practice is to ensure that every of your customers, every of your leader you've converted, enjoy the value of what you're giving to them. Ensure that they are engaged with your product. When they use it regularly, when they understand the value, when they enjoy the value, they can always refer you to another person. They can always come back anytime, and they can always be a testimony. They can be your referral. So now, for you to maintain and also increase your customer base, like I said, one of the best marketing is word of mouth. When people refer you, it is wonderful, because always a done deal. That is why this last key practice is very, very important. Let me quickly run it from 1 to 7 again, so that you can understand it. Let me just quickly do a recap of my topic before I do my thank you and I entertain questions. Okay, now like I started to talk about how to drive in web traffic to your website, and I started with an introduction, making you understand the reason why you need web traffic. Except you don't want to have a successful business website, except you don't want to have a successful online business, then you don't need this. But if you do, definitely you need traffic. Traffic is people coming down to your website. Traffic is people coming down to your online business, to your business website. That's traffic. So when you understand that, then you know that when there's no traffic, definitely you cannot get a lead. And when there's no lead, there's no sales. And when there's no sales, definitely you understand that there's no business. So that was my introduction, and we went to the best approach. So now the best approach is, I explain 5 best they like and how they like it, so they can keep doing it. And after that, I explain you need to do that. You need to advertise. You need to advertise. People need to see what you're doing. People need to see you. When they don't see, they don't know you. When they don't know you, you can't get leads. You can't get traffic. So when they see you, they know you. They know you. So then number 3, then number 4 is targeting optimization. You don't just go on just not do adverts for every dictionary. No, you need to know the number of people. You need to know the exact people that need your product, and those that need your product you need to talk. And that's why you need to understand targeting and optimization. That number 4. Number 5 is leveraging on social media. I'll say this one 1 or 10 times, and I'm going to repeat it again and again, that leveraging on social media is a key practice. Very, very important. The social media world is growing day by day, month by month. New products, new users. By 2018, we're going to have close to maybe 2.3 billion users. Now, if you have 20% of that on your list, then you're good to go. You need to leverage on social media. And number 6 is your CRO, your conversion rate optimization. That is very, very important. You need to convert every lead. It's not about driving the traffic alone. It's not about you having 20,000 visitors every month and no one is a lead nor a customer. No, that's not fine. That's not fine. What you need to do is ensure that your CRO is very strong, so they can convert, if not have a minimum of 10-20% of your total traffic need to become a customer. Then after that, ensure it's awesome. Being part of the Global Digital Marketing Summit is awesome. Thank you for all the listeners. Thank you for all the participants. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everyone for listening to me. It has been awesome. Thank you very much. My name is Abiola Joseph Efficacy. My social media handles Joe Efficacy on Instagram.
All right, so thank you very much, Abiola, for sharing us with 7 key practices to drive high web traffic. It was an eye-opener, great practices that anybody can apply. So thank you very much, Abiola.